The Good Morning America studios in Times Square pulsed with the vibrant energy of a foggy October morning in 2025, the iconic glass walls framing the bustling streets below as sunlight filtered through the haze to illuminate the sleek set where the anchor desk gleamed like a beacon of broadcast optimism. Lara Spencer, the bubbly lifestyle anchor with her sun-streaked blonde waves and a crisp teal blouse that popped against the set's blues, perched at the desk with her trademark enthusiasm, flanked by Robin Roberts, whose steady warmth anchored the team in soft gray, George Stephanopoulos, scribbling notes with quiet intensity in navy pinstripes, and Michael Strahan, exuding athletic ease in a fitted Henley. The live audience, a lively blend of early rising New Yorkers, tourists in GMA caps, and media enthusiasts nursing steaming coffees, erupted in applause as the theme music swelled, the air scented with fresh bagels from the green room and the faint ozone hum of lighting rigs. Today's guest was a royal rarity. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, striding onto the set at 41 with the poised vigor of a man who'd traded tiaras for tenacity, his athletic build clad in a tailored charcoal blazer over a white Oxford shirt, auburn beard neatly groomed, blue eyes scanning the room with a mix of affable resolve and the subtle wariness of a warrior in unfamiliar terrain, his Invictus Games lapel pin glinting like a subtle shield. Harry was there to announce the 2027 Games Birmingham bid, a heartfelt homecoming pitch laced with memoir echoes of healing and heritage, already buzzing on X for hints of reconciliation rifts. The cheers thundered as he settled into the guest chair, exchanging firm handshakes and quick hugs, the cameras zooming on his easy smile, Robin launching with genuine glee, "Harry, welcome, Birmingham for Invictus. How's it feel bidding on British soil after the adventures abroad?" He chuckled, leaning forward with that disarming Duke charm, recounting with the challenges of adaptive fencing in Montecito, Lilibet's already fencing with toothbrushes, drawing belly laughs that echoed through the studio, George nodding along as he praised the game's global grit. Michael chimed in with a grin, "Man, those stories, pure inspiration. Spill on the venues that'll make history." But Lara, her lifestyle lens ever eager for the personal pivot, waited for her cue, fingers tapping the desk as she absorbed the flow, the faint freckles across her nose crinkling with curiosity honed from lifestyle segments to spotlight skirmishes. As the segment segued to themes of legacy amid loss, Lara leaned in with her bright but probing style, her voice a melodic mix of empathy and edge. "Legacy's the word, Harry, Invictus honors heroes. But after Spare's raw revelations on family fractures and frostbitten feuds, does bidding here feel like mending bridges, or just a brief bout of the past?" The question floated like a velvet-veiled volley, the audience leaning in with a soft hum, Harry's pin twisting subtly in his fingers as he parried with polished poise, "Lara, bridges. Invictus builds them, over wounds, not walls." Spare spared the silence, games spare no effort for the served. The studio's serenity held at first, but Lara's gaze lingered, the air subtly thickening with the undercurrent of unspoken sagas, Frogmore farewells, Oprah odes, producers in the booth eyeing the viewer uptick. This wasn't mere morning motivation, it was a masterfully masked mirror where Spencer's spirited sincerity met Harry's honed heritage, the initial intimacy intimating the ignition that would inflame the feed into fiery folklore. As the clock crept toward the commercial cue, the GMA set's genial glow began to grate under gathering grit, Lara Spencer gesturing with animated grace, her teal sleeves fluttering like flags in a faint frenzy, while Prince Harry perched with persistent poise, charcoal attire a calm counterpoint to the coiling tension. George Stephanopoulos bridged with a nod to the bid's economic boost. "Harry, Birmingham's primed, jobs, inspiration. What's the one venue that'll steal the show?" Harry obliged, voice steady with soldier's steel, painting vivid vignettes of wheelchair basketball in repurposed factories, his passion palpable as applause pattered from the front rows, Robin Roberts beaming at the brilliant blueprint. But Lara, her feature reporter flair flaring like a lifestyle lead gone live wire, eased a tablet into the tableau, its screen scrolling X clips critiquing Spare as selective scars, blueprints, brilliant, but legacies have layers. Your games glow global, yet Spare layered lashings, Camilla's, Crow, quips, Williams' wedding woes. Admirers applaud the advocate, but analysts argue it's amplified angst over authentic amends. Harry's home halls for Invictus sans full family fanfare, is this harmony, or half measures on the mend? The measure misfired measurably, the gallery's hum honing into hushed heat, a smattering of oohs from the stalls stirring with sly sympathy as Harry's pin gleamed, his tone tempering like tea on the boil. Half. Lara, the half was the hidden, hiding the hounding that haunted Diana to her doom, haunted us to haze. Spare surfaced the scars, Games surfaced the strength. Spencer's smile sweetened but sharpened. Strength, sure, but your strength spotlighted. Netflix narratives, memoir millions, now bids banking on British buy-in. I bootstrapped from local beats to this desk without a dukedom's draw. Your draw's dramatic, but some draw lines at the drama dividend. The dividend divided. Michaels, let's keep it light. Lost in the lilt as Harry's cheeks kindled, posture perking like a pulse pounding. Dividend. You dividend the disdain. Dishing the dirt that drove my mum to despair, drove me to distance. Your local overlooks the lordly locks that locked us out. I'm bidding for the broken, not the bank. The seats splintered, Snickers sinking with steadfast shifts, Robin's raised brow a silent semaphore as Lara leaned closer, undaunted, her freckles flushing faintly. Broken. Or breaking. Bidding bridges while branding brothers. That's the bid. Some bid is two-faced tenacity. Harry's hand hovered, pin-piercing like a protest. Two-faced. The faces are the facades, hosts honeying the hate that hounded us. This isn't mourning, it's a masked melee. Gasps gilded the gallery, the set's synergy shredding as X blazed in the booth with #HarryV's Lara alerts from angled apps, memes of Spencer's tablet as Truth Tickler, tangling with Harry's pin as Duchess Damper. The tilt wasn't tame, it was a tempest of Spencer's sprightly skepticism testing Harry's tempered tenacity, every ellipsis an ember edging the exchange toward the eruption that would exhale the episode into explosive eternity. The desk's denouement detonated like a dawn dispatch gone dark, the GMA clock crowning 8:58 a.m. as Lara Spencer crested with commanding clarity, her teal silhouette swelling with the swell of spirited scrutiny, voice vaulting velvet to verity. Melee. Perhaps, but melees without the wider walk widen the whisper. I've walked wardrobe wars sans the world's watch, your walks wave from wellness webinars. GMA gleams grace, not griped in game's grudge. You're done here, no more ducal decibels drowning the dawn. Harry materialized his medal, mounting with MIDI momentum, Mike unmasked with a misty manifesto. Done. Your dawn's dimmed by derision, deriding despair for demographics. Viewers, venture voices that validate, not vanquish. The gallery geysered into gale force glee. And grief, a whirlwind of, Lara's laying it down. And, Harry, hold strong. Gizmo's a gauntlet of grabbed glares as he glided toward the glow's gulf, strides a stanza of sovereignty, his blue blaze boring into the lens. Good morning. Greet with grit, not guile. Spencer, steadfast in the storm, summoned the sting. Guile. Guards, guide him out. GMA's no gallery for grudge galleries, we've glow-ups without the ghosting. The invocation invoked interveners from the interstices, the hullabaloo hitting hurricane heights in hurrahs and hisses, Robin's rallying, Lara, let's, lost in the lunacy as George's gavel gaze signaled slash to sudsy segments on smoothies and spa days. Upheaval unfurled unbound. X upended with #Harry walks off GMA galloping galactic, guerrilla glimpses garnering gigatons by gossip hour, memes of Spencer's sleeves as, shade sails, sailing against Harry's micas, Duke Decibel, drowning dashboards. ABC's airways ached under assault avalanches, Invictus's inflows inflating in ire-induced irony, Harry's horizon homage, a hazy horizon, captioned, bids beyond barbs, ensnaring empires. Spencer, spotlight's survivor amid the shards, soliloquized to the silence, mornings mix it up, mates, truth's the tonic, her ex-Xerox, at Prince Harry, reprise. No hard horizon, heralding heresy hordes from anchor allies to ducal disciples. Tabloids from TMZ to the Post pummeled the pandemonium, Duke derailed, Spencer's sunrise slam, dissecting the walk-off, in whirlwind whorls, Meghan's missive a muted, my mainstay, palace prattle preening at, Sussex sunrises. Yet yonder the yowl, a yearning yarn yielded. This wasn't network nonsense but a nexus of newscasters nudge on nobility's narrative, Spencer's spry scrutiny scything Harry's hallowed hold in a hurricane of media motifs, motive masked by melee, metal mauled for metrics. Sponsors like Serenity Serum spiked, GMA's gleam gilded, but the gash galled, a galling gazette on Giles' guillotine, walk off not the whimper but the whirlwind's whoop. As Times Square's ticker teased twilight, the tussle tailored a testament, in the dais of dawn dispatches, departures dazzle the departed, Harry's haughty hike a hymn of heroism over hazing, hailing a huckster-hungry horde to hail hard over the heartless hurrah of humiliation in the hodgepodge of hot-take havens.